Hi, I'm Niall from Gulfstream Boat Sales. We are the factory agent for Cranchi Yachts in Ireland and the UK, and this is the Cranchi 62, or in Italiano, Sessantadue. We're at the Cannes Yacht Show. We're going to walk you around the boat. This is a 20-metre, 3-cabin boat. It's the winner of this year's European Power Boat of the Year award in the category Flybridge Yachts under 24 metres. And I think as we walk around it, it's going to be easy to see why. I'm going to take a walk around this boat, show you all the features on board, and show you what this 62 has to offer. The 62 is offered in 4 different colours. This one comes in the standard Panama Supremo white gel coat, which most of their larger yachts are sold in the standard white, which it is absolutely stunning. Nice crisp white, contrasts really well with the big hull side windows, the black saloon windows, and if you go for the optional carbon fibre hardtop, it tends to come in matte black as well. So it looks the part along with the teak. It's hard to get a look at the side of this boat. We'll try and walk up along the A46 here to get to show you it, but it is stunning. There's a vertical bow on it. We'll publish some photographs from their, some of their marketing photos as well, where you'll see the exterior shots if you check out our website. But yeah, vertical bow, 3-deck yacht. This one has the optional hardtop there as well, and it's just nice, crisp, clean lines on this thing. It is a really stunning boat. It's 66 foot overall length, just over 20 meters. It has a beam of 17 foot, just over 5 meters. Category B rated for 16 passengers. It's obviously got 3 cabins, crew quarters, tender garage and beach area at the stern. This is a beautiful boat. So this one is the teak twin platform. I'll try and get a look at the tender garage shortly. You've got stairs up port and starboard side. Your crew cabins are accessed underneath here, or your crew cabin. We'll take a look in there as well if we can. Shore power water connection points are under these stairs. You've got your controls here for your garage, platform up and down. Obviously the platform is a high-low, so you can launch your tender off it easily, or if you're just swimming and using the beach club area, you can have it in the water. Then coming up on to the main deck, you've got this aft sofa, folding table in front of it, room for a couple of deck chairs out here, loads of deck space, engine access there. This boat has the additional docking station as well, so you can dock the boat from here if you're operating this boat. This is kind of probably on the limit of what you could operate on your own if you wanted to, or you could put a captain and crew on board. You've got all your Marin hardware, all real heavy duty stuff. Lines, windlass, nice fairleads for your lines. You've got these little canvas folding gates for closing off the stairs on both sides. Little boarding door on both port and starboard side as well. Huge sliding glass door then, giving you access into the main saloon. But before we head inside, I'll walk you around the side decks and the foredeck. A couple of other things to point out here. You've got your controller. This boat's fitted with a passerelle, so controls from here, and it comes out of this top step. You've got rope lockers and things there. The teak on this one is extended the whole way throughout the exterior. Beautiful full height panes of glass on the main saloon there, so floor to ceiling. Now the windows don't actually go floor to ceiling indoors, but from the exterior you got a floor to ceiling glass. You've got these recessed LED lights all the way up along the side decks on both sides, so it really illuminates the boat nicely after dark. The A pillars here are finished in gloss black as well to match in with the glass windows, so you're going to get that floating roof effect, same as on the 67 here. Really looks stunning. Then you get a huge big bow lounging area up forward. This is all standard as well. Pop-up lights, so these are pretty neat. You get your 4 pop-up lights, nice forward facing couch. You've got your sun lounger in front of that. You can elevate these backrests here so they fold up, so you get forward facing sun loungers. This boat has the optional drawer fridge up here. So an additional fridge, cup holders, wireless charger for your phone, and a remote control for the Fusion sound system. It's like a multi-zone sound system. You can control it from everywhere around the boat. And again, stacks of space up here. You got your anchor windlass sitting on deck, chain guide, stainless steel anchor on this one, and that vertical bow. Nice fair lead arrangement there as well, your mooring lines. And you can control the windlass from these foot switches, as well as from the helm. Obviously you've got a shower up here, bow mounted shower, hot and cold water, and then access into the chain locker up forward, and then bow storage. Your waste pump out points are up here forward also. And I think your waterfall point maybe on the other side. Let's check out what's on the other side. Yeah, water filler there as well, with your ladder to access the locker. So you can climb down in there. So you can get fenders and things off the deck down there. Great bit of space. So clip that closed. The bow rail continuous, nice curve to it around the bow. It's really kind of simple lines on this boat. You know, it's nothing too fussy, but very clean, modern looking, very smart indeed. This one has the optional bow sunshade. So it's got these carbon fiber poles and then a mesh, so you get your sunshade for up forward. Let's head back and have a look at the saloon. This is the Cranchi stand. We've been here all week at the Cannes Yachting Festival. So this boat has the electrically lowering sun mesh blind at the aft as well, so you can drop that down aft, and it protects you if you're sitting in the this aft sofa area here. You get a nice sunshade there, vertical blind, and then with the triple folding doors you can slide them right out of the way, and you get a real good connection between the inside and the exterior. This particular boat, a couple of little details. You've got all your switches for all your lights here, so you can see you got your cockpit lights, stringer lights, courtesy lights, the name lights up, and then you can put your curtain. That's the curtain up and down. That's the one we were talking about there. So it's controlled from here. You got a nice carbon fiber boat hook there as well. But yeah, there's two options for interior decor on this boat. This is the Positano package, which is lighter materials. As standard, it comes with a nice luxurious carpet on the floor. This one has the upgraded oak flooring throughout the main deck saloon. There's also an option for an Amalfi package, which is a kind of a warmer tones. There's teak on the floor, teak on the roof. I think the teak is continued on the roof of the overhang on the cockpit, exterior cockpit as well. So it's more traditional kind of a feel. It's beautiful actually, but the Positano is also pretty stunning. So you got your dining table. There'll be chairs for 6, I'm sure. We have your galley all the way along the starboard side. We'll take a look at that in a bit more detail. You've got a lovely lounger area then up forward here. Huge big sofa, L-shaped on the port side. Another little corner sofa on the starboard side. Your TV pops up out of here, so you get your, I don't know what size it is, 40 or 50 inch TV. You've got your sound bar above it, so you get your nice lounging area here at night time. And then further on forward you have your helm station and access down to your lower deck. But yeah, the Positano is nice and bright finishes, bright upholstery, and then bright lacquer on all your cabinetry as well. But stacks of room and a beautiful finish on these. All these Crankies are really well finished off. So as we come in, we've got our air conditioning controller here, multi-zone aircon obviously, and heating on the boat. You've got a huge fridge freezer, melee, right here. So easy to get to if you're entertaining guests in the cockpit as well. This is your oven and dishwasher setup under the induction hob, 4-ring induction hob. Obviously you're probably going to want to spec this boat. I think it's a 20 kilowatt generator. It's an optional extra, but you're going to be spec'd on most of these boats. You get your pull out bins there, your sink, and then storage up here, drawers, cupboards. You also have some high level storage here, and you've got more storage bins just behind the counter. Nice deep bins there, you can pop all sorts of bits and bobs in. This one is the coffee maker. You've got 2 sockets there, another socket on this side. You have Venetian blinds that drop down there behind the countertop, and it's nice that the galley's up on the main deck, so you know, if you're preparing your meals and things, you're chatting to your guests and stuff like that. It's kind of like sitting around the kitchen at home. And this one also, let's open this one and show you this one. Yeah, so there we go. Really well lit up at night time as well, with all the recessed lighting and the roof lighting, and then obviously during the day it's absolutely flooded with natural light. Cranchi have been working for several years now with Christian Grande, and this boat is one of the fruits of that design partnership. So not only do the things look stunning, but they're also really practically laid out. Like, they make the absolute most of all the available space. You've got a lovely cabinet there for glasses on the port side, more storage, and underneath these sideboard areas, sockets all the way around as well. So you know, if you want to sit little, you know, table lights or whatever, you've got easy access to sockets all the way around the boat. You got controllers for your blinds and things here. This is a nice little kind of drinks cabinet here as well. And yeah, just really nicely done all the way around. You've got your surround sound speakers there as well behind this sofa, obviously, so if you're sitting, you've got like a little home cinema setup. Bit of storage in behind the seats as well. And then we have this nice pull-out drawer unit on the end of the galley. To finish up in the saloon, again, we'll just show you this area, which is more storage, sockets in there. You have additional storage here and here, and it just makes, again, the most of the available space. So you're going to have loads of room to gather all your stuff in all soft closed drawers. So it's pretty slick. And then I don't really know what's underneath here, can't even get into it. Anyway, something in there as well, if we can figure out a way in. Yeah, all your light switches, more sockets, and then the helm station, which is sort of screened off from the rest of the saloon with this nice mirrored glass wall. It's actually kind of open partition there, but yeah, it screens it off nicely from the rest of the saloon. But we'll come back to the helm. We'll do the rest of the interior, I think, and come back to the helm station. One other quick thing before we move on. This boat has the side access door on the starboard side from the helm, so the helmsman can quickly pop out onto the side deck, or the crew can stick their head in if they need to talk to the skipper or captain whenever the boat's been moored. It is an option to have that on the port side as well, but you'll lose a lot of the storage area here. So I think this one's spec'd pretty nicely without it, but obviously I would say you'd want it on the starboard side. So heading up to the Flybridge, we've got a beautiful staircase in teak with cantilevered stairs and this nice glass stainless paneling to work as your handrail. And we come up onto the Flybridge deck, and again, beautifully finished. You get a full exterior galley setup on this one. We got a lovely U-shaped seating arrangement on the port side with sun lounging area aft, and forward you got this forward facing bench beside the helm seat and passenger seat. Helm's offset to starboard, and plenty of deck space as well. You know, they haven't gone mad on the sun lounging area, which I quite like. Some of these Flybridges you see that's like acres of sun loungers. You kind of wish they'd leave a bit more deck space, so you've plenty of deck space on the Flybridge of this 62, and it's actually not far off the level of space you get on the 67, and certainly bigger than what you get on the 67 Corsa next door, but that's the sportier version, shorter Flybridge, more outdoor space at the aft end. But we'll be shooting a video review on this boat as well, so if you're interested you can check that out too. But yeah, beautiful Flybridge, finished in matte black. You've got all the recessed LED lighting, you got your nice matte black flagpole aft, you got your deck drains. This boat again has the nice lighter upholstery, it's part of that Positano package. It also has the optional hard top, so carbon fiber, sorry, hard top. With the navigation domes, you've got your radar and your horn and everything mounted up on top of that. You can open up this hard top. This one has the retractable sunshade from the aft end, so you can put the sunshade out over the aft end of the Flybridge, and it also has the opening roof section here up forward. So again, at the switch of a button you can open your roof slats and let as much light in as you wish. Your controls for all that stuff are here, so you got your lights again, roof open and close. You can put your table up and down, yeah, your lights and your sunshade, which is that aft shade. So everything's easy to get to, just the push of a button you can configure it whatever way you want to. That high-low table, the table up and down is this table. It lowers down, you can fold out the leaves on it, and there's filler cushions, so you can make that up into a huge sunbed area if you want to. But this is a fantastic outdoor dining space with the big table. Look at the size of the, you know, there's the leaves are that size, so the table comes right out, so you'll easily accommodate, you know, 6 or 8 people around it. And facing you then, you have your beautiful teak top on your exterior galley. So you got a grill up here, you got your fridge, little chopping board area. We have sink, sorry I said that's the sink, clearly this is the fridge. I'm getting ahead of myself. You've got an ice maker here as well, and you've got your storage space, so you can prepare meals up here, serve drinks, and do a bit of al fresco cooking and eating. Again, all really nice quality stuff. And this unit is actually continued throughout the rest of the range. You got it on the 67 Corsa, the standard 67, the 78. It really does look apart. The view over the bow from the Flybridge is great. Helm seat is tucked over on the starboard side, so you just juke over and you get good visibility around the boat. This boat, I think this is the Garmin navigation package, 22-inch screens. I think it's got full surround view cameras, but you see we've got it set up on the backup camera there. The guys on the stand like to leave the screens a certain way, so don't want to push too many buttons. Plus it's all in Italian, so it's easy to get lost for me, so I don't want to push too many buttons. But obviously multifunction displays, you've got everything on it. Your navigation, your AIS, your camera systems, there's engine room cameras. All engine comms are integrated with the Garmin's as well. Plus you have the Volvo Penta screen here. You've got your Volvo digital displays. You've got your Humphrey. This boat has the Humphrey fin stabilizing system. So fin stabilizers. It's also possible to spec this boat with a Seakeeper gyro, which is a more expensive but slightly superior stabilization system. But it comes with this one that has the Humphrey stabilizers. You've got your Garmin autopilot screens. You've got a Fusion head unit up here. Again, switches for all your light gear on the dash. Controls for your Garmin screens if you prefer to sort of hit physical buttons as opposed to touch the screens. You got a wireless phone charger. Volvo Penta IPS 1350s on this boat, so twin D13 engines with 1,000 horsepower a piece. Controllable fly-by-wire from here, and also with your joystick, so joystick docking. And finally, you've got your bow thruster control there as well. Another wireless charger down here, USB charging points, and the Garmin VHF. Nice traditional steering wheel with the wood rim, Cranchi logo. And these boats go pretty well. There'll be a data spec sheet downstairs to give us the top speeds, but they're getting up into the high 20 knots on plane, and run pretty efficiently at those speeds as well. There's your builder's plate. So category B rated for up to 16 guests. More stereo speakers down here. You got a nice flip up bolster on the helm seat, so if you want to stand at the helm and lean on the bolster, you can. Dash is gorgeous, all finished in gloss black. We've got a little bit of storage in here. All the screen covers and stuff are sitting in there, and all finished in beautiful, like, automotive leather. This wouldn't be out of place on a high-end sports car. That nice leather wrapped dash. You've got the Sessantadue 62 model identifier, almost like you get in your Ferrari. You get the model badge over on the passenger side. It's pretty cool. You'll notice that the co-pilot seat is sitting, the passenger seat sitting a bit lower than the helm seat, but these are fully height adjustable, and they're controllable from here. So you can adjust your seat height to suit, so you can get a nice comfortable steering position. Obviously these boats are designed with owner operators in mind, so you want a nice comfortable helm seat. You want to be able to set the boat up in a way that you find comfortable for longer passages. So that's one of it. Those seats are super comfortable actually, and yeah, that helm is fantastic. Engine room access is via the hatch on the aft cockpit. You get your ladder down in there. I'm going to climb down in and show you around there, see what's on offer. So once you're down in here, we got stacks of headroom, full standing headroom, lots of access around these motors and all your mechanical equipment. So twin Volvo Penta D13 1,000 horsepower a piece engines matched up to the IPS drives. So they're IPS 1350 engines. Everywhere you walk around here is all molded non-skid, so you can easily get around. Fantastic engine room lighting as well, LED strip lighting throughout, so it's really well illuminated. You've got your collar diesel genset over on the port side, and that is a 20.5 kilowatt unit. Get your diesel tanks, circuit breakers and control panels. Get your Seakeeper gyro here in the center. Stabilization system. You've got all your master volt chargers, inverter bank over on the starboard side. Get one of your aircon chiller units back here. Dometic aircon unit. You get your passerelle up here. Controls for it. IPS gearbox units back aft. Your hot water tank, hydraulic pumps, Volvo hardware back there as well, and a pretty cool engine bay, to be fair. Let's scoot back here. So those are your IPS drive units. calorifier. You've got your Humphrey control unit for the fin stabilizer system. This boat has both Humphrey running stabilizers and the gyro seakeeper. Again, all that stuff's options, but depending on what you're looking to do with the boat, you know, it allows you to configure the boat the way that you plan to use it, or for the use that you anticipate, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the quality of the fit and finish in here is every bit as good as what you'll find on the deck. Beautiful. Okay, heading down to the lower deck and the accommodation areas. Down the staircase, beautifully illuminated. And we've got a total of 3 cabins down here. So our master cabin is all the way aft. It's a full beam master cabin. We've got our twin cabin on the starboard side and our forward VIP guest double up in the bow. So let's start with a twin cabin and work our way to the owner's cabin. So twin berths, pretty sure you can set that up as a double as well. You got a socket and all your USB charge points and reading lights at the head of the beds. Beautifully finished, very all similar joinery and lacquered panels as the saloon. Storage in there, individual temperature control for this cabin on its own. You've got a nice drop down blind. Again, those nice bright lacquered panels. You've got a hanging locker in here, illuminated as well, and then a bit of storage down underneath there. And this cabin has ensuite access to the day heads. So the day heads is on this lower deck, and that's ensuite access, but we'll take a look in from the sort of main door. So that's your twin cabin, really nicely appointed, decent size. Coming back out of the twin cabin, we go into this is the regular day access to the day heads compartment. So it's pretty spacious. You've got an enclosed shower stall just on your left hand side as you walk in. Electric flush toilet. Plenty of storage in here as well. Some of these boils can be hard to pull because they've seriously strong magnets, which are great for holding them closed at sea, obviously. But yes, there's strong magnets on the cabinets down here. So it looks like I'm having to give them a bit of a yank. Sometimes I am. But rather that than have doors swinging in the wind whenever you're at sea. So there you go. Beautiful, solid, countertops, freestanding sink. Lovely sanitary ware. And yeah, you've got an open porthole. A drop down blind. So this is your day heads, and it also doubles up as the ensuite for the VIP cabin. Have to leave things as I find them. And then this is the access into your forward VIP double cabin. So you come in here, you've got your heads compartment on the left hand side, which we'll look at in a minute. Nice little sort of table area. This looks like freestanding furniture, but obviously it's not. It's all secured to the floor, but lovely little side table thing. And then you've got a forward double berth here. Nice big hull side windows on both sides with opening portholes in them as well. Stacks of storage throughout. Hanging lockers on both sides. So you've plenty of room for all your clothes and bits and bobs. And literally every single square inch available on the boat is made use of, you know. So you have those nice big deep storage lockers there. Another one forward. Again, you've got your socket points and USB power points on both sides of the bed. You've got the temperature controller there for this cabin only. You have your reading lights at the head of the bed. Lovely carpeted finish throughout downstairs on this boat. Another hanging locker on the port side. And again, the same storage over on this side of the bed. So there could be no argument about who gets more storage. It's identical on both sides of the cabin. Lovely recessed lighting, that nice bright color scheme that comes with the Positano decor package. And if you wanted to, you could have a TV installed in that area there. This boat doesn't have it. But yeah, beautiful, and a full length mirror back behind the door. So the heads compartment is separated, so it has the shower stall on the left hand side as you go in. Nice shower, little seat in there as well. Nice lighting, nice and bright, and you've got a mirror in there, and then behind the doors where you'll find the toilet. So you get your toilet there, again more storage. Nice big sink, open and porthole, and lots of storage in this heads compartment as well. This is purely for the forward cabin. And then if we make our way towards the aft end of the boat, first of all, we've got our washer dryer in here. So this is your laundry cupboard with your washer dryer on board, and then access into the aft owner's cabin. This nice little hallway in here. You've got your full length mirror there, and then beautiful full beam owner's cabin. They do have the blinds down because we're right tight up against the boats next door, but they're beautiful big hull side windows. Maybe you can see kind of through there how big they are. So huge big windows with open and portholes on both port and starboard side. They flood this cabin with natural light. There's stacks of headroom in here. So 5'10", there's stacks of headroom, and even then underneath here at the head of the bed, there's still probably 6 foot of headroom there. Look, beautifully appointed again, nice wraparound leather headboard. You've got your power points at the head of each bed. You've got your reading lights. You've got little bedside cabinets on both sides with big pull-out drawers. Lovely little sofa, settee area on the port side with power points, and a fusion head unit there as well for your stereo down here. You've obviously got individual climate control in this cabin as well. That control panel's over here beside. More sockets, more drawers for storage. All those with a nice soft close mechanism on them as well. Lovely deep pile luxury carpet. You have the huge TV on the wall in this cabin. You've got your walk-in wardrobe here on the starboard side. Again with a nice hull side window and stacks of storage, pull-out drawers, another little freestanding unit, and hooks and hanging rails in here. And then let's take a look at the owner's heads compartment. And it is just in here. So you've got his and hers sinks, vanity units. You've got a enclosed shower stall, which is the biggest one on the boat. Again, great lighting and mirror and stuff in here. This boat has electric flush toilet and an optional bidet, so you can install a bidet here. There's room for that in the owner's bathroom. But yeah, beautiful. Nice hull side window there as well with an open and porthole. The drop down blinds for privacy. Storage underneath. And all your solid surface counters and things. So really nice bathroom for the owner's suite. And then this is another hanging locker in here with storage underneath, and there's an optional digital safe installed on this one. So an absolutely fantastic owner's cabin, owner's suite on this 62. Taking a proper look then at the lower helm station. This boat has a fantastic captain's chair with fold-out footrest and things. It is possible to spec a co-pilot chair. This boat doesn't have it. You just have a bit of storage there. Instead, nice little storage bin there, and more storage underneath there, and more storage here. Literally every single place you look on this boat has stacks of storage. There's another compartment there. They've made use of everything. You have a nice drawer or shelf underneath the helm where you can pop bits and bobs. You've got the remote control for the anchor, windlass and chain counter down in there at the minute. And then we've got the same 22-inch Garmin screens. I think they might actually be bigger down here. Can't lie, I think they are bigger here. Twin Garmin displays, multifunction displays at the lower helm. So you can keep a close eye on everything that's going on. Again, everything's in Italian, and whilst I have kind of pidgin Italian, it is fairly easy to get lost whenever you don't have the language. But yeah, so you've got all your normal bits and bobs: radar, AIS, boat control systems. This is on the shore power system at the moment. Air conditioning setup. As well as that, we've got our Volvo Penta display screen, your ignition panels, your boat switch panels for lights, windscreen wipers, washers, horns, billet pumps. You've got your Garmin autopilot display. You've got your physical Garmin button panel. As we said before, the boat is Volvo, twin Volvo IPS 1350s, fiberwire throttle and shift, joystick docking, Humphrey fin stabilization system, and your side power bow thruster. You get your steering compass there, you get your screen demisters up forward, you've got huge big pantograph wipers that keep the screen nice and clear. As we said earlier, this boat has the side access door on the starboard side for getting quickly out onto the side deck, communicating with your crew. You have power sockets and USB points up here at the helm, so you can keep devices charged. There is a wireless charging pad there as well, so you can charge wireless devices on that. And there's also an open and roof section above the helm seat, so you can flip that up to give you a bit of ventilation whenever the boat's underway. Lovely Cranchi logo on this seat here as well, super comfortable helm seat. This is my eye line whenever I'm sitting in the helm seat. Got that nice footrest, easy to reach the helm, the wheel, and all the controls and everything's those huge big screens. Everything's nice and big in front of you, so you can keep a close eye on what's going on as the boat's underway. You've also got that full boat surround view camera system on this, with the engine room cameras and stern camera and all that sort of stuff. So a fantastic boat on longer passages as well. So taking a look in the crew cabin, staircase hinges up, 3 steps down in here, and then a nicely appointed crew cabin for your captain. Sockets and USB power points there. It's all the same finishes actually as the rest of the boat, so it's lovely. You've got your heads compartment in here. Now this has been used as storage at the minute, so ignore the plastic boxes, but you've got, or there's cardboard boxes, but you've got an electric flush toilet and shower. You've got an open and porthole behind the blind, sink and vanity unit. You have storage then over on the port side, another socket and a little pull out for our fridge too. So a clever little crew cabin. It's perfect if you're going to have a skipper on board, with its own climate control for in here as well. So that is the crew quarters. Okay, and then the tender garage lifts up. This will accommodate up to like a Williams turbojet 285, so 2.85 meter turbojet will go in there. You've got storage for other bits and bobs alongside. You got a what's that, a storage spot for a scuba bottle as well. And don't know if this one has the tender launching system. I don't think it does, but you can hydraulically lower the swim platform, and it's easy to launch the tender off the stern. You can spec, so this has it actually, the beach club package. So you got your shower back here, your stereo as well, and you got your overhead shower and speakers. So this has the beach club package on it as well, with those integrated lights in the tender garage. So pretty cool setup at the transom, very kind of super yacht style. So that's the tender garage transom area on the 62. And here is the technical data sheet, the test sheet. So this will show us the technical specs. So you get your dimensions and things on here: 20 meters, 38 ton, 3,300 liters of fuel capacity, 1,700 liters, or sorry, 700 liters of fresh water capacity. It's the twin IPS D13 1350
So two 1000 horsepower engines. Your reduction ratio is 1.8 to 88 to 1. Propellers are Q3 with 7 people on board with almost a full tank of fuel, 2,500 litres of fuel and half a tank of water, 360 litres of water. This is the test data that was produced. So top speed at 2,400 RPM was 28 knots. Should tell us down here, yeah, 27, 28. Low cruising speed 18 knots, high cruising speed 23 knots. Your consumption at those speeds, 250 litres per hour at 18 knots, 330 litres at 23. Does it give us the consumption at maximum speed? Consumption 387 at maximum speed, 27.9 knots. And this gives you your cruising range in hours. So Cranchi purchased this for all of their boats, and it's really good information to have. You can cross-reference it to other models that you're considering as well. So we're going to publish, we photographs of all these technical data sheets, and we're going to publish them to the website. So if you check out the photo gallery on the Cranchi 62 or any of the Cranchis that you might be looking at, you'll see that information published on the website as well. So there you go, that's my tour of the Cranchi Sessantadue or 62. An absolutely beautiful luxury Flybridge boat, 3-cabin boat, 20 meters, and very cleverly designed, stacks of really interesting features, and yeah, you can spec it whatever way you wish. But we'd be delighted to hear from you if you're interested in this boat. If you want to talk about pricing or getting a figure on a possible spec, by all means, please contact us. Call the number on our website, or send me an email to sales@gulfstreamshop.com, or drop me a message on any of our social media platforms. Thanks for watching.